Alright, what's up, dudes? Welcome in. How we all doing? Sorry, I'm just doing a little bit of stuff over here. Running just a couple seconds behind, but I'm here. How we all doing? I'm here, just doing stuff. Making sure everything's ready to go on this. I think I got it. I think I know how to do what I need to do today. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if I've learned anything working on this pack. Had to reload. Welcome in. D Brown. I love the comment, but YouTube will yell at me if I leave it, so I'm gonna delete it. And if you say that in like 2 minutes, it'll probably be okay. Probably won't yell at you. Hoonigan, Johnny, Zach, your mom, Tractor Will. I think that's everybody. What are you all doing? Welcome in. Excited for this pack. Lane. Had to reload. How was the weekend? Weekend was good. Weekend was nice. It was a little busy. Didn't do too much, but it was a little busy. I did get some time to kick back, and I played some Fallout New Vegas. It was kind of cool. What's up, Josh? Yeah, I know what you mean, D. You're all good, dude. Like I said, no problem. I just had to delete it for like I said, the first 2 minutes of the stream is when they're like, you gotta be cautious about it, right? It does suck, but just 2 minutes. Sucks because it's like it's not the way that I do things. I really don't. It doesn't bother me. Have fun with this? Oh yeah, we're getting there, Jason. We're getting there. 1 year ago today. Congrats, dude. Congrats on 1 year, man. Paul Sames has been a member for 16 months, dude. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. He's a ranger. That's one of our few rangers hanging out in here. D-Max, I'm doing all right, man. Doing all right. Use the 10R and silver reinforced. It should be interesting for silver run. How's the little tractor doing? Well, it's doing really good. Let me show you. I got it in game here, ready to go, ready to show you. That's the wrong monitor. Why is it capturing that one? Need just a second to fix that because it's not capturing the right monitor. Yep, that one. There we go. That's better. Well, nothing you guys couldn't see, but that's my stream setup, so you guys get to see how that works. Yeah, so Josh threw some new tires on it, which look really good. Keith's still hard at work on the dash. We're getting there. Yeah, check out these tires, man. Those look nice, huh? Looking fire. Almost ready the mod to be tested? Not yet. We still got a lot to do. Still got a lot to do. We're working on a lot of the little things, getting a bunch of the nitpicky stuff out of the way. You'll notice, look how nice that was. You guys know we've been fighting with that, trying to get that all working nicely. Now you can pull right up to it. No issues with the loader. Collisions have been fixed. And I think he even took some time to adjust that front area there. It's still not perfectly centered, but it doesn't look super glitchy anymore. It looks really good. Obviously, we still need to adjust the rotations and get all that right. Get all this stuff just perfectly evened out. But man, does it look good. It looks good. What's up, Keith? How you doing, man? Hey, check the modding chat, Keith. There's Josh threw a new tracker version in there with these wheels and tires on there. If you want to add those to your version that you're working on. Say the main thing is going to be working on for the tractor. So obviously we're still working on decals. We're still a lot of stuff like that. Getting rotations, getting the wheels and tires perfect, stuff like that just takes a lot of time. And we're getting there, but it's slow progress. It's just how it goes. But today we're going to work on this front cylinder, or this front snowplow. As you can see, we're missing some cylinders there. I think I know how to fix that. after figuring out this cylinder on the loader, I think I know how to fix that. And we're going to try today. We're going to try today, see if we can't get that worked out. Back wheels need scaled up a little. I don't know that you could scale them up much and them still work. They could be positioned a little higher, maybe. Like the nodes for where the wheels need to be, maybe a little low. But like, I don't think you could scale them up much. I think they're about as big as you're gonna get them. Shouldn't be as much. Yeah, no, this should be real easy. I think it's just gonna be flip which way they're facing. And the reason I think that is if you look at the way that these cylinders are facing, the way they operate, I think it's that they need to be the other way. I think it's going to be super easy. And these are wheel options, D. They're not necessarily the main wheels. It's a wheel option. Amish wheels on it. The other thing I did notice, Josh, might have to up the friction scale just a little bit because it does roll just a tiny bit. But yeah, that's all I noticed with the wheels. Other than that, they seem really good. Nice and easy to get front loader attached. I haven't tried with the mower deck yet. Let me try that just because I have one over here. See how easy this goes. I think I might still need to adjust the friction on the mower just a little bit too, but that looks promising. If I could do that. Beefy, how you doing? Welcome in, man. Huge like the front loader? Yeah, not necessarily. I do need to adjust the mower position just a tiny bit to make it perfect there, but that looks pretty good, to be honest with you. Adjusted the tracks a little too. I thought they looked maybe a little different, but spike rims. Yeah. Well, we're gonna try to flip these cylinders though. Let's go mess with that because that's what I'm here to do today. That's my main focus, is getting these cylinders operating the way that they need to. Yes, there is a track option. There's a track option. Ring. Newman Gaming's just subscribed. Hey, I appreciate it, Newman. Welcome to the channel, man. So yeah, you got tracks there. Look pretty good. Look pretty good. Let me see. I haven't messed with this yet. Yes, you can change the color on the tracks. So if you want something wild, you could do whatever you want. From Farmson Freak Street. Hey, dude, that's awesome, man. I appreciate you. Farmson Freak, awesome, dude. Good buddy. He sent me some cool ATS stuff. Hooked me up with some cool ATS stuff. Specific truck that I'm very excited to go play around with. So that's gonna have to be a mission this week. We're gonna have to play around with that. Okay, so I think I have these guys kind of set right. So what I want to do is freeze the transform zone. That's pretty. I don't think that's quite right, but I'm gonna freeze it there anyway. I probably could do. No, don't do that. Hey, there's Farmson Freak. Appreciate you, buddy. 2 setups with the smell and all the ATs. Yeah, I imagine quite a few people will still use both. But yes, it'll be very cool that you guys will have options. Okay, so what I need to do then is take one of the cylinders out. Just have it set to this one. And try to freeze it now. I like that. Maybe we take it out completely. Drag it down. Yeah. Something like that. And drag it over. Try to get this thing frozen to be exactly where it needs to be. Maybe like right... I know this is really hard to see exactly what it is I'm doing. I do apologize for that, but... this is not going to be an easy thing to show off. Okay, so now if I drag this cylinder back into the transform group and we hit freeze, yes. Okay, so that's what we needed to do. So now if we drag the transform back over to this one, get it centered up to the best of our abilities. Drag this cylinder into the transform group and hit freeze. Yes, that should be close. Farm sim isn't. I don't want your trailer pack again. I don't think they have anything against it. Yeah. I mean, they're just particular about it. They don't let junk into the mod hub. It's always been the way they've worked with it. Okay, so we have that. Now we have, so right hydraulic is actually left. So drag this into there, into that group in particular. Take this one. Do the left hydraulic joint. Yep. Okay. Now, I think we just need to take both cylinders. I need to rotate them 180. I don't think much else matters at this moment. So let me set 0 here. Put it so it's about there, maybe. We're going to take the right cylinder, do the same thing. I really hope this works. Otherwise, I'm going to be pounding my head against the wall for weeks trying to figure this one out. That looks right. So now let me save it. Cylinder, ram, right, cylinder, ram, left. Rename them so that way they're all lined up. I need to go see the XML to make sure that looks right. And then I think we're good to try this. That's the mod desk. That's not what I wanted. The XML. Sub like 75 channels, yeah. 10, right. Yeah, more truck mods is hard though. There's so much to that, to making them work. As far as I can see, all this should work. Let me try saving it. Let's go see what happens. F12, reload. So now our cylinders are there. They're clearly not doing the right thing. Are the rams moving? Making a map ready to pull my eyes out? Yup. I'm ready to pull my eyes out every time I gotta work on a cylinder. As you can see, obviously that didn't work. I mean, just freeze transforms has been about the death of me. I moved both of those outward. I see. So does that help us? You save that and go try that. Damn, man. I tried fixing this friction on these wheels too, and I didn't see friction line on the wheels. I was not sure if there's one in there. Yeah, I don't see maybe it's higher than that. I want to add some friction to this thing just so it's not sliding out. XMLs are okay. Yep, got it. Let me go check that then. Yeah, I want to add some friction to these just so that I'm not sliding around while I'm testing this. Wheels. Do you know which ones they are? 31 by 15, maybe? Yeah, 31 by 15 and a half. There it is. Mass. Friction scale. Let me set that to like 3 maybe. And go try that. I'm sliding worse. So weird that they're so slidey. Why are they so slidey? And 5. Just both of those. Okay, I will. Unsubbing, thumbs down. Yeah, you ain't doing nothing. Well, it wasn't the plan to work on the tractor. I just want to try to get this thing so it's not sending me to the moon. I don't know why it's still sliding. Why are you still slidey? Gotta be bumping a collision, right? If I detach the mower. There, it's kind of stopped sliding. I'm just gonna leave it like that for now, because I'm not sure what's up with that. I need to figure out why these damn cylinders are still acting funky. Let me go look at the plow and the or damn thingy. Refuse. Of course you do. Valve wheel index. No errors. Just some warnings. Cylinder moving tools. It's got to be something in there. Let me go see. Which one was it? It's somewhere in here. I know it is. There's the utility graph, pallet fork, JD40, bucket fork. I don't see the snowplow XML. Oh, there it is. Left hydraulic joint is, yeah, 071. Hydraulic punches 070. Yeah, these are set. Left hydraulic reference. These cylinders are. I had a feeling these ones were going to be a brat. I don't understand why they didn't work. Rotated though. I should have fixed it. It should definitely be good for grape and olive work. Cody, how you doing, dude? I'm sure I'm missing stuff in the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have my chat big enough today to see everything because I'm watching Discord. See if anybody says anything. So if they're not facing the wrong way, then what's the... Why did that affect the other cylinder when I zeroed out left hydraulic? It's gonna be easy. I hoped. I'm learning more and more with cylinders that there's just nothing easy about them. You think they work one way and they totally do not. They just work however they feel like working. I'm fully convinced. Yeah, that's off a little bit. Not that that's my problem, but... What I do see is this scale's not zeroed, so I'm sure that's not helping anything for the left and right hydraulic groups. But I don't know. They do. I'm wondering if they do need to be part of the part rotation, which I'm sure they do. But I just don't know how then you get this to not rotate with the part. That's I don't understand on this how they need to should be set up in here. Maybe if I put and obviously these are going to change for my node locations. So the left hydraulic is now going to be yeah. Okay, so we got to change this number to match. Fire gas with 300 gallons of gas in our Yeah, cylinders suck, man. Like, there's just no other way around it, I think. Maybe I'm the only one that has this much trouble with them, but I really don't know how that'd be possible. Same thing. Copy. Control B. Control B. So then you have punch 001 is with an extra 0. Oh, that's not where I wanted it. So what is that? 4 zeros, yeah. And then left hydraulic joint has a 1. Wonder if I got something messed up on an index too, since this is so weird. Right hydraulic is 02010. Copy that line. And punch 01 is going to be 210. Hydraulic joint. Oh. 1. There we go. All right. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. It might have just completely screwed it up too. We'll see. Who knows? I don't think it really helped any. And now it rotates wrong, yeah. Dang, man. Really thought this was gonna be simple. Or as simple as flip the cylinders in the thing. Put them back, I guess. Everything here back. Quite honestly made them worse. However, that's possible. Now what then? Put them back to... Let's try flipping them back around. Maybe I just didn't have something set right then before. I don't know, man. This one's weird. Again, you got to make sure like everything's zero out, stuff like that. That makes a huge difference. Which obviously nothing is. This is, yeah. So we had this one still. That's what I thought was going on with this one. It was like they weren't actually grabbing onto the rear point, which is a problem. It's hard because it's like this part pivots, but this part doesn't, and this part only pivots because this is telling it to pivot. I don't really know how to do this. It's about Maui. I have not heard anything about that. I'm gonna have to get informed on that. 1,000 people still missing 100 dips. That's crazy. Not good at all. So what the hell here? The wildfire. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that a little more. I'm very curious to see what's going on. See, like, I feel like that should be back. That should be front. End of discussion. It's not that simple. One's facing one way, one's facing the other. That probably doesn't help. So I wonder if I zero the rotation on this. Wonder if that helps. It didn't make much difference. Oh, right there. Scale is off. Apply the scale. Apply the scale. Try that. Still not perfect, so let me try to translate. I don't think that's gonna help much. Snowblower for the front of the tractor, that would be an absolute nightmare. Let me just say that to try to do. I won't say that it can't happen, but it's one that I had planned at one point, but I realized very quickly that that was going to be absolutely terrible. Later, Zach. Take it easy, man. What's up with you? Why are you being weird? That's not right there, I know that. Save it just to see what it does. That's definitely not right. It's like it shot him back up in there. Yeah, that's definitely not. Put him back. Make a snow plow for the front. Is that not what that is? There's not a front 3-point. I don't intend to make a front 3-point because as far as I'm aware, I have not seen one for a 1025R. I mean, I could make one that's frame mounted, I think, but I don't know that you need it since you have this one. I mean, I could tell you this right here is a real snowplow for the 1025R. I modeled this directly off of a real life snowplow. Where's my reference image? Not that one. That one's pretty similar to what I did. The one I made is legit off of a real life plow. And it might not have necessarily been for a 1025, but it's modeled off a legit plow. You can see there's plenty that mount to the front loader you can get. No, that one's a frame mount. There's one in here, I know. There is. I can't remember who sent it to me. Somebody sent me a picture of theirs, basically. I don't remember the brand on it, but... basically like that. Basically. That's pretty much where the model came from. I looked at like an image just like this and sat there and modeled the thing. I think that might be one of the... something I looked at, that one there. It's pretty similar to mine. And mine's not 1-for-1 or anything off a real one, but it's pretty close. That's all hand modeled by me, so I really don't understand what's going on with these cylinders though. Like this is blowing my mind on the cylinders. Hey, this look close. Obviously not perfect, but those look close. Risky, how you doing, man? See, like I said, I've seen them with the front loader mounted plows. You could get a frame mount, but I wanted to do a front loader because we didn't have any like that. I've never seen one like this in game. I mean, maybe they're out there. I think I've seen one for a wheel loader, but never seen one for a tractor like this. I'm trying to understand exactly what is going on with this cylinder. It's got to be something to do with this scale here not being right. It's got to be. Problem is that I'd have to reset. So let me file, please transform on that, scale and translate. No, freeze transforms, scale, and then drag the right stuff back in. Look, we can see if the right cylinder is working now. One of them might work, one of them might not. We're gonna see. Yeah, much better actually. Much better. Okay, so we're figuring it out. It's just a matter of figuring out why it's being so weird. Simulate Gaming, how you doing, man? Yep, Hoonigan's dropping a little thing right there. That'll tell you exactly what's in the pack if you're new to it. Get you a good idea of what you're looking at here. So there's a lot to it, so I do apologize for that. I need to get the scale to be translate. No. See, if you freeze translate, it puts it way out somewhere random, and it's not supposed to do that. I need it to face the other way. I know that. Blue definitely needs to face forward. I'm pretty positive of that. See, I wonder if I just left the left hydraulic, right hydraulic message out of there. And just put hydraulic cylinder as my group. And then take this and just kind of put it somewhere in the middle. Like here maybe. And then if we just take left hydraulic stuff, put it in there. And then try that, if that would make a difference. I'm gonna figure this damn thing out, one way or another. It really shouldn't be this damn complicated. Acting like it's not linked at all, which I think that might be right because the indexes aren't right. So let me go set the left hydraulic indexes to match what they are right now. So this is 00. Six oh. Which means this is 061. Left hydraulic punch is no, that's not right. So 061, and the joint is 6. Oh. It's not right either. Put all that back. Same here, put it back. I hate cylinders. I hate cylinders. Snowblower attachment. No, we were just talking about that, and I would say snowplow is probably not going to happen. And then as far as the cab goes, I am planning on a cab, but it'll be in a future update, and I will quickly show you what that looks like. Just because I haven't showed it in a while. And no, Cody, that's not why. The snowblower is not going to happen because the snowblower would be an absolute pain, and I don't know that I can commit the time to it. There's your cab version, obviously without the ROPS. And you probably wouldn't want to use that with the backhoe, which is also coming in a later update. But if you wanted to use, like, say, the loader and a snowplow without the mower, you could do that. And that's what I'm thinking. And model cab, spent a ton of time doing it. It's not quite perfect yet, but I am planning on it coming in a later update. So that was a ton of time to model, so we'll get there. Just like the one your neighbor has. Yeah, I modeled it off of the, I think it's the Polar Cab is the brand that makes it. We were just showing the Google images. They're in here. Not that one, not that one. 1025R Cab. I modeled it exactly, or as close to exactly as I could off of this one. Yeah, the Polar Cab. As close as I could to that one. It's not perfect, but it's pretty damn close. It's about as good as you're gonna get for a hand model, not a scanned image. And again, this is my first ever mod ever, so probably about 30 days, something like that, man. I have so much time in this, dude. It's not even funny. And we're still working on, like, the stupidest stuff, like trying to make little itty bitty cylinders work on the damn snowplow. That's the most annoying part. Is like, dude, this should be so easy, and it's just not. And now I have the cylinders completely broken for some reason. Maybe if I do that, that'll help. Yeah, at least the back are displaying. They're just not working with me on the. Maybe I need to attach the. I think I understand. I have an idea. I wonder if I need to attach the joint to the frame. And then the punch to the rotation. You log grapple and chat, I will definitely have to check it out at some point. I need to figure this damn thing out, though. I don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong. I wonder if I need to throw. But this needs to be able to rotate too, is the problem. So if you put it on the frame, technically it can't rotate. But then again, does it really need to rotate? Because technically if you just extend the cylinder, it shouldn't even necessarily have to rotate. You know what? I wonder if I could just put the whole hydraulic group into. Man, I don't know. This is what I don't understand. So this section here rotates, right? That's what turns. So if you were to rotate it, yeah. So technically the cylinders do need to rotate, but they're just not rotating properly. Yeah, I can't actually add that, Cody. That's not too hard to do, I don't think. To be able to push material or whatever. This is the part I'm not understanding. It just doesn't make sense to me. And maybe I'm just overthinking it, overcomplicating it. And maybe we should just hide the damn cylinders and just not worry about it. And we could model something else, like some pins or something. You know what? Let me try that. Just hide this crap for now, right? No, that's not what I want. Just hide all the hydraulic stuff. Right, and then what if we took... What if we took these pins out of the main component, right? And then just dropped them up here somewhere and then made them rotate with it. And then it'd almost be like pins that are just going down through the frame. But then I'd have to throw some holes in that. Let me quickly just look at that here in Blender and see if that's something I can try to do. Or if it'd even be worth the time to try to do it. Hide the rams and the rods. Hide the fittings. Come in here. Let's just select these pins. I gotta remember how to use Blender because it's been so damn long I don't even remember. Get the camera sorted out here. Make those their own selection. Tab out of there, go into here, go into edit mode, move them. Again, it's been so damn long since I've used Blender, I don't even remember how to do this shit. Ball hitches, if possible. They do exist already in the game, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen them. I wonder if we just did something like this. Almost made it like locking pins. If that would be just better. If that would make more sense. And then all you gotta do then is just hide these. I wonder if that would just be simpler for what we're trying to do here. Something like that. And then I can improve the model a little bit here too. We can drag these down a little further. That way they at least appear like they're going all the way through. So a little bit. I mean, you tell me what you guys think. Is like that like a reasonable solution? Or is that just wild? And then, like I said, I could even, in theory, I wonder how it works. So you just add more holes to this plate, right? Basically, along the different areas of where it would need to be, except for it doesn't quite rotate like that. It rotates off of this pin here. So like, show that. That's just not the way it rotates. It's rotating off of this center point. It's supposed to rotate off of this center point, which it does in game. That's exactly what happens with the whole living parts section, right? So you just need to add the holes. Along here. Yeah, and my tractor actually happens to use skid steer attachments, and that's the plan for the full version, is that it will use skid steer attachments. So any skid steer attachments that are available on ModHub should be compatible in theory. They might not look perfect, but they will or should be compatible. I'm about to do this, honestly. I think this would be much simpler for what we're doing. And then we don't have to worry about anything hydraulic on it. Because, I mean, we're still having issues with this. I'll tell you what. Let me leave it to... Josh says checking messages first. Sent me another skid steer plow I can look off of. Let me see exactly how this one works. Extract. See how this one works. Yes, you should be able to simulate. And I could try that real quick in game. I kind of like the way he did his cylinders on this one. It's much simpler modeling, but cylinder parts, control the ram moving out. So yeah, attached to the frame is where he put his cylinders. This is much simpler. Oh my goodness. Show how do you set up Streamlabs? Here, let me just show you guys my Streamlabs setup real quick. I'll do this. Let me just switch to monitor captures. So you can see my entire setup. So I just have Streamlabs nice and small at the top, and then I have Discord here, and then at the bottom is you guys, so I can see exactly what the chat's doing and stuff. Normally if I'm not modding, I'll close Discord and just make this window bigger, which works nice, but when I'm modding, I do like to keep Discord open just so I can see if there's messages and stuff like that. But yeah, like multiple windows on Streamlabs, I don't really do much there. I mean, I can switch between my scenes on Streamlabs, which obviously you guys can't see, but it's just right here. You click between between them, or you could set up a stream deck to do it, which is what I actually use most of the time. I hardly ever click up here. Super easy. And then if you want to change out, you just go, you could change like what you're looking at, obviously. I don't think he's still here. Tell him to refer to this part of the stream, clip it for him and send it to him. That'd be the easiest thing to do. So let me see how this is XML'd, because I'm wondering like how we got the XML so simple. That's dumbass simple. That is dumbass simple. Let me go try that once, I guess. Make this smaller so I can see both as I'm doing this. Crane arm does translate. Yeah, that's dumbass simple. Now the only question I have then is, because he has it all in one transform group, do I need this to be part of this or part of the blade? That's the only thing I don't know that I completely understand. Oh, I see. So PLOW is that group. Huh. That's way simpler than mine. Why is mine so damn complicated? I'll try it. It's definitely worth the shot. I don't actually care about these washers at all. So cylinder left is calling out the RAM, and the transform node is at the back of it. Let me unhide them. Yeah, so then just call this cylinder left. Can't believe you got it this freaking simple. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. So cylinder left. And he just calls this cylinder 003, but we could call it whatever. Call it cylinder or cylinder rod left, just for ease of use, and then drag rod left into cylinder left, and then put it on the frame. And then same thing the other way, so it's going to be cylinder right. Cylinder rod right. Get rid of all this crap. Technically, you don't need it. 3 different positions. Cylinder to the plow position. Not really. That's not quite how it works. So let me try this and see what happens. Just because I'm very curious to see. We can just set this to 1, like that doesn't matter. Okay. So now the scale's technically not right. So if we do freeze scale, rescale. Except for it screws up our rods, so we need to undo that. This is the stupid part about it. What I'll have to do is drag the rods out. Just put them down here or something. Or in frame. And then freeze all the transforms individually. Freeze the scales individually, I should say. Except for now, you'll see that the rods look tiny, but yeah, that's a problem. Shit. So unfreeze those, I guess. Why is it making them tiny? Dashboard live mod. I have not. Take the rod out, then freeze, and put them back in. Freeze when they're out of scale. Okay. So put the rod left in cylinder left, put the rod right in cylinder right. And then freeze them, you're saying? Now one's small, one's big. Why? Because cylinder left wasn't froze. Damn it! Cylinder left, freeze. Cylinder right, that's set. Rod right, drag into cylinder right. Freeze it. Why did it make the left one smaller? Why is it doing that? It's making the right one smaller. Dude, it makes no sense. I froze one, not... This is what I'm saying, guys. Like, sometimes shit's just weird. I freeze the rod right and it shrinks the left. Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I'm so confused. Maybe if I just... Why would it do that? I'm just gonna leave it be. Hell, he's got his scales different too, so maybe it doesn't matter all that much. I don't know. I'm so confused. Moving tools. 010 is calling your... This is your... cylinders, I guess. Why can't I... Snowplow pole. Where's that at? Snowplow, it's just buried all the way across. Okay, I got it. So then how does he do his i3D? He's calling literally nothing now. Okay. Good to know. I need to close some of these out. Snowplow, drag that over here. Okay. It just literally doesn't call out any of the hydraulics stuff, so we can just get rid of it, I think. And then he's calling it out up higher with the moving tools section, so I feel like he's right. I feel like it doesn't need all that. Honestly, the way that his is GE'd, I could just about copy it off of it. Like, he's got it right. It totally makes sense. I'm half tempted to completely redo it now. Like, he did it way smoother than I did. I feel like I way overcomplicated it. And I feel like an idiot. I feel like there's so much stuff here that I just don't need. I don't need that. Report on collisions. No, I really don't need any of that. There's a collision on the whole thing, right? Yeah. Figured that. There's no other weird part collisions. It's just the blade collision. Viper, how you doing, man? I'm doing all right. Let's get on. Looking at this plow Josh sent me that's been done, and I really like the way it's been done. Like, I might redo mine. Hydro left reference, hydro right reference. Yeah, that's part of the moving parts. So that when that moves, the left reference follows and the right reference follows. So the cylinders follow. It's so much smarter. That's how it needs to be. That's how it needs to. Like, I'm about to redo the entire plow. I have so much extra crap in here you just don't need. I mean, the Viz stuff, that's one thing, right? But, like, most of this other stuff you just don't need. Attacher pins could be part of the frame Viz. This plow rotation pin technically doesn't move. That just makes so much more sense. Why didn't I think of that? The moving parts, you'll need the left and the right hydraulic reference, right? So you will stick those there where your nodes are. Collision part, technically don't need. Connection hoses stuff I could drag out. So yeah, your moving parts is plow. God, I feel like I did everything wrong. Looking at it, I feel like this is all wrong. If I'm being technical, the way his is done is just so much. Yeah, now I'm about to be up to like freaking 3 in the morning redoing it. Damn it, man. Connection hoses, attachment stuff could all be moved. That could be at the bottom. Yeah, that's fine. That doesn't really matter. Jump 320 join, I really don't need. Attachable is part of the DEERE plow group. Move down. Move down. Yeah, I'm about to redo it all, man. I'm literally about to redo it all. Front loader hooks there. Here's the cylinder. And you got the blade, which is your moving parts section. It's technically listed as part of the whole group, right? Yeah. I'm about to break the hell out of it, redoing it, but now Hall of Fame, yes he is. Hey, no worries, Viper, you do you, man. Yeah, Cody, I'm like bummed about this, dude. Like, honestly, there's so much shit that I did wrong here. Looking at it, that's way more complicated than it needed to be. I'm about to even retitle a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna redo most of this. This is the way he did this is much better. So you got your skid steer frame, right? Which is what he's calling his. Mine's DEERE PLOW Viz, but that doesn't really matter. It doesn't even have to be part of the DEERE PLOW Viz group. I wonder if I'd be better off just go ahead and importing everything into this and redoing, just doing it over top of his. It's like I said, the way he did it is so much smarter. Well, man, I guess that's like some of the stuff you find whenever you're doing stuff like this, you know? It's like some stuff you just don't do it right the first time, I guess. Although this has been like in-game and like working, it's just not been very good the whole time. I mean, it's my first mod, so like I'm not gonna beat myself up over it for too long here, but I mean, like, this is one of those things that I definitely want to do it this way because it's just that much smarter. 2.7, 3 point. Let me go to in here. Hey, glad we could help Farm Some Freak. If you need any other help with stuff like that, dude, definitely hit me up. I could run you through it. Send you some screenshots of the setup and stuff like that. That stuff's easy enough to show. Let me export this stuff. DEERE PLOW. And if we go into here, file, import, DEERE PLOW parts. Yeah, definitely some stuff we gotta move around. That's okay. Yeah, that's not right. Stream music tonight? Yeah. What do you use for your audio setup? Do you just have like a regular plug-in microphone, USB microphone or whatever? We'll say that like stream audio can be a real royal pain when you're trying to figure stuff out. I like double exported a bunch of stuff. I don't need a bunch of this. So yeah, so the way he did it, plow is this, right? So the plow blade matches. So if we just hit this like roughly in the same spot, it'll look roughly the same in game. And then we're gonna call mine just DEERE PLOW blade. And then if I drag that up to be right here with his, hide his, easy enough. Run through my webcam, versus someone from Windows 10 or 11, my Rode XDM 1. That's weird. That's part of why I've avoided Windows 11, to be honest. I'm still on Windows 10 just for that. A lot of that stuff that I don't want to deal with. It works right now. I don't want to break it. So then I have extra details on mine, right? Like I have this hardware, for example. So that needs to follow my blade. So what we need to do is put hardware as part of DEERE PLOW blade. Put the blade support as part of the blade. The springs can be part of the blade. Rubber can be part of the blade. And now that's all one group. That all moves together as one piece, which is how it should work. Okay. Yeah, so there will be stickers eventually. We're just haven't got them in yet. $300 pay for that sucks. That freaking sucks, man. So what I do and what I found works for me, and it doesn't necessarily mean it'll work for you. I use the Elgato Wave microphone. I've found that to be pretty good. It might be worth looking into for you. Okay, so the rotation pin is not going to the same spot. So, of course, we have to do some dumb stuff to make it work. If you look at this gets your frame, that stuff's technically already there. Simply just add the cylinders to it. Yeah, happy Tuesday. You know that means now we gotta deal with Tuesday shit. Yeah, eventually there will be decals on it, and you can opt to have the decals or not, is basically the way it'll be. So if you prefer having decals, that's totally your call. I won't need that. Won't need that. And now all of this stuff is one piece, which obviously needs rotated. And the scale's off, so we gotta figure that out. As per freaking usual on this project. Hopefully we can go in and just freeze some transforms, but I doubt it's going to be that easy. Yeah, basically redoing the snowplow over a couple cylinders that I couldn't figure out. Not what I planned on today, but stay away from my tractor sticker. Yeah, I do want to. I want you guys to be able to, if you want it to be a 1025R, you can obviously have it as that. If you want it to be a Kubota, then I want you to be able to take the stickers off, right? I'm not going to be able to give you guys Kubota stickers, but I can give you the Kubota paint scheme. Obviously, Kubota as a brand probably wouldn't love that if we pretended like their tractor was Kubota and added stickers and all that stuff and made it look legit. So just making it so you can take the decals off and paint it Kubota colors is really the best I can do. All right, so that's all there. So now we need can add the blade to the frame. So now it's all one group. Same exact thing as I got going on there, right? How many more attachments you were planning to do? So, here's what I got. Let me make it not rain. That's annoying. Weather. Here's what I got. I'll run through them real quick. All the attachments that are in game right now are planned for initial release. So you have the snowplow, which is obviously getting a complete overhaul, but you'll be able to change the colors on it, just same as everything else. You got, if I go to weights, you have a rear weight, which has different scales you could set it to. Sorry if you can't see the options. Let me hide this so I'm out of the way there. Yeah, you can set it to the different sizes. When you hook up, the pallet disappears. Makes it sit nice and flat. Everything cool. Again, color options all the way across the board. And then you have the front loader, which obviously still needs some tweaking to get it perfect. This is one that we, not too long ago, just got in the game. That's good. Basically, just needs a few more major bug fixes, or I don't want to say major, a few more good-sized bug fixes. You got pallet forks, and these are adjustable. And then you have log fork, which Josh just sent me an update on it. He says it's got it working really, really nicely, so I'm excited to check that out. Looks good. You have a loader bucket with 2 capacity options, so you can have 1,284 liter or 10,000 liter, and it doesn't make the tractor weigh anymore if you have 10,000 liters in there, which is super nice. It turns the mass off. And most of these paint options too, you have, like, say, they basically different materials, right? So it looks different. Mr. B Game, how you doing, man? Yes, we are very close to the sub goal. We are almost at that 5K. So that's cool. And then I have these bucket forks. These attach to the bucket, and then you can adjust these just like the pallet fork. Basically, it's just another option instead of having a regular pallet fork set. You can attach a set to a bucket, which could be kind of handy. And then you have a bale spear. And that's all the attachments in here. And then if you go to mowers, you have a mower deck, which can do mulching, and it can side eject. So it could either destroy all the grass that you're mowing, or it could spit it out the side. Super handy. And then we have the last thing is under plows. 40 series box blade. And this is exactly how the tractor will work. So you can have logo or no logo. That's the idea. Probably everything else will just be Lizard branded, so I'm not going to add decals to it because they're not exact John Deere replicas. This is an exact John Deere replica. The front loader is pretty much a John Deere replica. Everything else I can't say for certain is made by John Deere, so I don't want to label it John Deere. So I'm just going to leave them probably Lizard. Obviously, they're showing Paladin on this one right now, but I'll set it as a Lizard in game. So that'll be exactly like what you see here. And then eventually it'll all be set so that way, missing a logo. I did remove that logo. It did have a special little logo on the back. So you have engine options on the tractor. So you have the 1023E, which is 23 horsepower. You have the 25R, which is 25 horsepower. And then you go to the 25R, 31 mile an hour. So the default speed normally is 15 mile an hour. If you go to the 25R, 31 mile an hour, obviously it makes the engine go 31 miles an hour. So a lot easier to get around. And then we have an insane option that has 360 horsepower. Fun time was 797. I don't know for sure that these will make it to the final version just because they're going to be easy to crash, but they might be kind of fun, so we'll see. We'll see. Still working on tire options. Currently we have the BKTs, which are kind of your default tire. Michelin, you have a fat tire. You have a track. I'm not for sure that this option will be staying. We'll see. Midas, I'm not for sure what's going on there, what we're keeping. We're still deciding on some of these, but... And then you have the option for a ROPS with the roof. Just a regular ROPS, and the ROPS is foldable. I'll show you that in a second. ROPS with a roof, or no ROPS. Let me buy one with the ROPS with the roof real quick. Other decals are gonna do. It's probably just gonna be the John Deere decals. He might throw in some fun ones, but. And then you have a grill guard, front weight, grill guard and weight. And I need to fix that so it's not. There's no all at the end. Rear 3-point is optional because later on, whenever we get to it, the backhoe would also be an option, right? So you can either have the 3-point or the backhoe. For the initial release, I might just leave it so that the 3-point is on there by default all the time. But we'll see exactly how we want to set that up. But for right now, for testing, it's optional. And then the front loader attacher is supposed to make these pieces appear and disappear at this point. Yeah. So if you want the front loader attacher, you can have it or not. Up to you. Main color. Sets your main color, obviously. Seat color. Changes your seat color. And then rim color. Changes your rim color. If you want to add a license plate. Back only. Appears right here. So if you want to have a plate on it. I will buy another one here real quick. And then I'll quickly show you some of the fancy stuff in game. So if I hit X, the hood will open. Obviously, I still need to do some work on the engine. N will make your ROPS fold over. I love toothpaste on tractors. It's so good. Obviously, you have working lights. I don't remember what the turn signals are in game. Can't remember. There's this mod. Will I make it? I'm probably going to take a break from modding, if I'm being honest with you. I'm finding I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought I would. You have headlights, you have the side lights as well, so we'll see. And then if I go to one of the ones with the ROPS comes with a beacon, which does function. And I don't know if you could see right there behind me. If I go to chatting, it does work with the real life beacon. So, and if you have the beacon on, and the roof panel on, it still folds just like normal. So there you go. Pretty neat, pretty handy, lots of stuff with it. That's just a full quick overview. I need to clip that and post it as a TikTok. If somebody wants to try to clip that for me, that would be fantastic. I would really appreciate it. Yeah, we're in the middle of a full plow remodel, deciding exactly how we're going to make this work. So, I could just snag his cylinders out of here too. That's technically not the right thing to do though, so I'm not going to do that. See, then you got cylinder left, cylinder right. Cylinder right, yeah, it's the exact same setup. And then you go into the plow attacher pins is technically part of Deere plow blade. Snow plow rotation pin is technically part of that as well. Wait, no. No, it's not. Let me move everything back so I can see everything once. Or forward, whatever. Whichever way we want to go with it. Yeah, no. So the attacher pins are part of the frame itself. Same with the rotation pin. Hardware's all up there. That's fine. So then what we need is page I could possibly donate to support you. If you click in the description, yes, there is. The other way is by becoming a channel member. It's just a monthly, couple bucks a month, whatever you can do between 2, 5, and 10. Or yeah, there's the donation page. Or if you're on, there's super chats. if you're on Android, I think, or on PC. I don't think Apple users can super chat these days, but I'm not sure how that works. I do appreciate that though, man. Helps a ton, especially since YouTube really doesn't pay much, and modding really doesn't pay much either, to be honest. So. Hey Cameron, how you doing, man? Welcome in. How you doing, buddy? I like that. I don't think that's so right. I think the... Yeah, no, that's indexing off the very, very front of the cylinder. So I probably need to set an exact location for that. That's okay. We can do that. So what they do is they just call it PLOW. So let me do that. PLOW. And then this is below the frame. The cylinder stuff. What is front loader indexing off of? I'm guessing that's not just the attacher, right? Front loader. Stung by a cow. Ooh. That sucks. Got in your boot. Yeah, that'll do it. On your bad leg? That sucked, dude. Oh, so this attaches to a front loader and a skid steer. Renda Wilson, how you doing? Welcome in. Why is it attached to a front loader and a... That's so weird. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, same thing, frame references everything, okay. That's fine. I feel like I'm doing stuff so weird though. Let me call this plow viz. Because I feel like it's weird. And then if we create a transform group that's exactly at the rotation, is that what's going on there? Yeah, basically. Okay. Which is where this pin is. Technically, this could be plow. Let me just create a transform group though. We're gonna call this plow. And then stick it exactly like dead nuts center of the rotation there. I'll move it up. Is that pretty close? It's off to the left a little bit. How's that? Fortitude. Looks pretty close. Capital P. Just make my life easy. And then we're gonna take this hydraulic left reference, pull it forward. Dude, on your bad foot, bad leg, that really sucks. That just sucks. I need this to be like Dead nuts, center, no. Rotating it, not what I want. Clicking a bunch of the wrong buttons. Why wouldn't I? It's so hard to get an angle on G, what you're looking at. There's pretty dang close. Left just a skosh. Same thing with the right one. Comment about the turn signals? I did not. What'd you say? I totally missed it. Sorry, dude. You know me. I suck. Tried my best to read chat, but some days I suck. So tilted we're redoing this entire thing, but at the same time I think it's going to be better in the long run. I thought I had it working pretty good, but then after I looked at this, it's like, nope, I just overcomplicated literally everything. Of course, though, that's what you get for trying to copy the way Giants does things. That's their thing. Or was that screwed up that bad? Okay, so we could just drag hydro left reference, hydro right reference. The part collision, we could try to scale to make it match ours, at least roughly. But scaling collisions sometimes is a hot mess, so we're gonna try it. I have a bad feeling about it. That's gonna go down one. There we go. And then you have your effects tab, which we could just drag up here for now. We'll have to move these and get them all right. Effects is gonna go just under plow viz. I think it's gonna be so much nicer when it's all said and done because of this. I hate doing it, but snow pickup node. It's at the bottom. And you have just your attacher. So at the very bottom. Yeah, it's part of that. And then plow is right. No, it's under here. And then attacher, yeah. So now it's all one group. And we can delete that after I have this positioned properly. I'll probably have to zero out a bunch of transforms and stuff like that, I'm sure. Attacher node can go back up here. Begly. I don't need front loader. I don't need skid steer frame. So we'll have to redo the XML, but I mean, that right there is most of the GE stuff for it. So I think tomorrow we'll go ahead and get the XML for it right. And that's hopefully the new plow there. Yeah. I'll have to give credit to whoever this monitor is because their way of doing it was so much smoother than mine. I can't believe I had it that overcomplicated. Is there skid steer snowplow? They don't have a mod desk in here, do they? They have a mod desk? No, they don't have a mod desk. If there's a mod desk for this, Josh, send it over to me so I can make sure I give this modder credit, because this is the way they have this is just way smarter than mine. I hate to copy like exactly what they're doing, but like they did it the right way and I did it wrong. That's exactly how it should look, especially when it's like as simple as everything is in here. Super straightforward. That's how your GE should look if you're doing something for yourself. But that's it for tonight. I'm out of here. I'm gonna get some rest. We'll hit this again tomorrow. I'm gonna have this thing perfect and it should be good. Should be good. I hope, if everything goes right. We'll see how the scaling and stuff turns out. I have a feeling some of that's gonna be messed up, but it shouldn't be too hard to fix just looking at it, because like the only thing we really scaled was the frame node. But if I re-zero that, I think it'll be okay. I think we're good. Small tracker, turn signal, reference them. Yeah, I just don't remember what the turn signal button is on keyboard. Like it's super, like the turn signals work. I just don't have I don't remember the button. I think it's because I don't have a numpad that I can't do it. But all right, yep, we're out of here. Hope you guys all have a good evening. Rusty Money's live. I should be able to raid Rusty Money, I'm pretty sure. Give me 2 seconds here. YouTube, we will go raid Rusty Money, especially if there's still a good amount of you hanging out here. 15 people watching. Hang on, guys. Give me just a second here. Let's go raid a buddy. Rusty Money Gaming. Rusty Money. Yep, he's live. Copy. Make sure to turn the audio off here so it's not doubling through. Ending 3 times. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll go raid him anyway. I can definitely raid Rusty Money, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it actually popped up for me. Perfect. All right. That's it, guys. I'm going to spam some links. You guys go and tell Rusty Money Tax sent you. You all have a wonderful evening. Bye.